Hi friends, it's Madam Maledicta back on the mic with you. And how did you like that last track, that Rhodes plus Claudia Valentina, When I'm High? I love this track. It's an original Wave track before a remix and everything. Really, really cool, is it not? I love this, and it just came out, and this has just hit the scene as of 8 days ago. Really a cool song, is it not? Love it. And then I heard before that Eclectica with Doubt Case. I'm loving this song too. This is really, it's smooth, isn't it? This whole set, really smooth. So smooth you could take just a little like peace nap to it and just feel like really peaceful. I kind of love that about wave music is that you can put it on and it's energetic but very peaceful. I love that about wave. And what I love about Witch House is it's really energetic and just that right tinge of spooky to make you feel like you're watching like, I don't know, Friday the 13th. Just that right tinge of spooky that gives you the spooky edge where you're just like, yeah, I think I'll put on a lace dress and some pneumonia boots and stomp around. Sounds fun. Makes you want to hit the goth club, doesn't it? It makes me want to. Makes some people not want to. It makes some people goth clubs mad. I'm like, you just gotta get your head around it, my friends. Just gotta understand some Witch House. Witch House is awesome and spooky. Anyway, but that's my opinion on it. All right, so before Eclectica, you heard Estral with Hit My Heart. I am desperately trying to remember the song that this is from. I want to say it's Taylor Dane. That sample is a Taylor Dane song. But I'm going to have to think on this. Gonna have to think, gonna have to hit up who sampled who and find out. And Estral, if you just happen to stop by or are listening and want to like drop a little hint on what that little sample is, please. I'm all ears. Anyway, but I'm sure it's going to be on who sampled who too. So I could always just go do some research after the show, which I will do. All right, before that you heard Luna, or sorry, Lune. Is it Lune? Luna? Lune? It depends on what dialect of English you're speaking. But from my dialect, that's Lune. Lune and Cybernaut. With Loneliness is out on Untitled Burial Records. I'm loving the vocals on this song as well. Really, really good stuff and very smooth. I I love the sort of choral feeling at the beginning of this. I'm a big fan of that sort of treatment in Witch House. It's just, I don't know, I find it very compelling. And then Anadina with Phantom. This is a Witch House song off of Celestial Echoes. To my knowledge, Celestial Echoes is out of possibly Russia. There's a lot of Russian Witch House at least posted on Celestial Echoes. I get a lot of stuff on this group that I don't get anywhere else. And Anodina is one of those groups posted on Celestial Echoes that I'm not seeing because I think it's probably from somewhere else in the Eastern world and just really good stuff. You can click through there. All of the credits are all on Celestial Echoes stuff, and that is of great wonder and excitement to me because it used to not be that way. And I've watched that change over the years as I've said, please, can we have it that way? And I think more people than me just ask, and then it ends up that way and helps broadcasters everywhere promote new music and help musicians make more music by funneling listeners their way who can then buy and support the music. I'm begging you, if you're one of the artists or collectives who needs to add a little bit of information to make things more supportive for yourself, please do that. It's of great importance. I know capitalism is the freaking problem, right? It is. It is a freaking problem. But we do still live in a capitalistic society for the moment. So while that's happening, at least help yourself make new music, please. Support yourselves, help other people support you. We want to, your adoring public wants to. So put those deets in your videos in the uh, in the description section so people can come and support you, please. That's a maledicta bag today. All right, and then before that, first song in set, Draven with Au Boucher. This is a beautiful Witch House song. I'm really, really into this one. Love it. On Aim to the Head releases. I am not so pleased with Aim to the Head's only Spotify links. It hurts my heart because everything on the label I just want to support. I just want to make sure that artists are getting their due. So please. I'm also really anti big American tech right now because it's super dangerous. It threatens to take over the world and undo everything we know and love. It threatens to undo everyone. So please, if you will, Spotify is part of the problem. They were one of the ones that, one of the big tech organizations that held Donald Trump's inauguration bruncheon. That should be enough right there. But they gave to his election fund. They have recently published his Mar-a-Lago playlist. It's super, super gross and disgusting. If you don't like that orange weasel, just like the rest of us don't, and you don't want these technocrat assholes making a plan to take over First America, and then trust me, they'll come for the rest of the world. Once they've got it going here, that's their plan, is to be the richest people in the world, take over and enslave people. Please, please, I'm begging the world, please don't let them. And the first way you can do that is being like, oh, I don't have a Spotify account anymore, see you later, and not publishing any links via them, not putting your music up on Spotify, and not supporting that problem, not supporting them to rob artists. They rob artists who make music. And if you make music, you owe yourself more than to give in to the demands of Spotify to put your music up there to get discovered. They're actively downgrading people who don't like pay their fealties to the giant tech god. They're such a bloated nonsense streaming service. Please, I'm begging you, get your music off Spotify, actually. Please. It's a maledicta beg. If you want to see the world be a happier, better place, please follow this advice. I'm on Blue Sky like, I don't know, daily, at least a couple times a week, with the hashtag tank their stocks, lock them up, freeze their funds. Hashtags on each of those so that these tech giants like Elon Musk, who is absolutely running roughshod over the American government, or Peter Thiel, who owns PayPal and Uber and who has plans for domination, or Anderson Horowitz, who do the financing for all of the angel investing companies. There's a whole cabal of big tech that's just out to tank governments, take over, enslave the people, and become the rich overlords of everyone. And we should not let it happen. And Spotify is one with that. Please, for the love of God, I'm asking you one last time, please, pull your music off Spotify. I don't want to have to make this ultimatum, right? Madame Maledicta loves some musicians, loves some bands, but I am moments away from saying anything that's on Spotify, that's a Spotify only link. Anyone who sends me a Spotify link, anyone whose music is on Spotify, that I won't play them because it is of great, great, great importance in a world that is quickly getting taken over by monsters, the richest monsters in the world who want to own you and everything you do and make it so you can't make new music or so that you have to pay them constantly to do it. Please, for the love of God, people, don't let them do this. All right, I'm off my soapbox. I'm describing new music now. All right, we've got 3 more songs in this set. We've got, let's see, It's Lucid and High Wraith with Love Lost, Bo with Krythos, and Axemark with Side by Side. You're going to love all 3 of these songs. I'm really, really into the It's Lucid and High Wraith song. Just the beat on this is incredible. And this Bo Krythos track is just the smoothest, most wonderful thing, as well as Axemark. I had to decide, do I want to put Axemark on this week's list or on my the Sync Ambient Overnight? I run a list that is the calmest, most wonderful, like I can relax and chill to this, like it's an overnight playlist for study, for sleep, for whatever. I had to make a really crucially hard decision. Do I put it on this list at the end of the list, or do I put it on the overnight list? And I decided on this one instead because I really want you to hear this track. It's super compelling. The vocals on it alone, chef's kiss, my people. And that's where we're leaving out today. So, Madame Maledicta is out for the day. Can't even talk because my teeth are sticking to my lip. It's a dry day. You know what I mean? It's starting to get like the hot of spring, and I am dried out from allergies and just need to stop talking. So I'm gonna let y'all go right now and listen to some music and fight the good fight, my people. Take your music off Spotify, please, and know that I come at that with a pure, loving heart. It's from love and from a desire to see everyone succeed and live in a world where they get their due. That this comes from. It's not from any evil or hate. It's from a place where I love musicians and want to see them do better. And don't want to see the world tanked by freaking billionaires. Just like I think everyone wants the world not to get tanked by crazy billionaires with a nutty plan. Am I right? Anyway, I'm going on, and I can't because my throat is too dry. All right, my friends. I'm Madame Maledicta with a dry throat, bidding you a fond adieu for today. I will talk at you tomorrow for the Max Minus Thrash show, which is my metal show. I've got 15 fantastic new tracks for you, all brand new tomorrow, starting at 11:30 PST, hopefully, unless we have gremlins like usual. Oh my god, daily gremlins. I can't deal with it. Anyway, unless there's gremlins, 11:30 tomorrow PST, which is 2:30 EST and 18:30 GMT. Hopefully I'm right about that and I haven't missed daylight savings time in like UK. Let's hope. All right, my friends. I try to stay on top of it and I love all of you. But I'm Madame Maledicta. Gonna go get a drink of water and bid you all a fond adieu.